Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena. I'm going to provide an energy reading for today, so let's see what we have. So the first message that I have is when it comes to throat chakra, so make sure you are activating your voice. Possibly what I'm getting is clearing your throat chakra, so singing, speaking, basically like sharpening up communication. It can be with others or it could be with self. What I'm getting with this, especially if this is for someone that doesn't like to talk or speak, um, possibly doing practicing speaking, so like a voice activation, and know that you have divine support. So, Most High, God, and your angelic team and your spirit team. Throat chakra, when it comes to speaking your truth, self expression, and authenticity. Okay, so more throat chakra, speaking clearly, how you speak to yourself, um, when you're speaking to others. Make sure you are pushing through so that you can receive blessings or experience your blessings. Let's see. When it comes to any upgrades, so like light energy or cleansing energy, when it comes to light energy, you're going to be using your inner fire. So that one is going to be solar plexus chakra, so like your willpower, your core, so like your stomach area. Let's see what else. Like your free will, your divine power, your life force energy. So a lot of throat chakra and solar plexus. Um, let's see. Okay, next messages I have. When it comes to spirituality and religious beliefs, make sure you're using divine alchemy. So saying your prayers, meditation, moving beyond any current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Setting your intentions. This is not about more wants. This is about your desires. Let's see. Make sure you're expressing your passion through being sensual, and possibly, like, if you're a male or female, your powers that are increased. So your divine feminine or your divine masculine. Know when to use those life force energies when it comes to moving beyond any current challenges. So I'm getting like tapping into your sensuality and your sexuality powers. So again, divine feminine, divine masculine, so that you balance that life force. When it comes to your conscious, make sure you're focusing on soul expansion and understanding connections between all things. So people, place, or thing. Understanding what is the connection when it comes to your soul and expanding through people, place, or thing that is raising your conscious. So higher perspective, higher vibration, thinking expansion, thinking development and growth. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace and healing. So Mother Mary, healing and love is extremely possible at this time. So I'm getting, no disagreements, no arguments, no pettiness. Just letting go of the need to be right, especially when it comes to discussions or, let's see, any type of healing or any type of peace, calling in peace or experiencing peace. When it comes to ascension, make sure you're moving into a truer self, rising above all darkness. The light is here at this time. So remind yourself that this is an ascension journey for a higher learning. you've learned from any experience. So make sure you're studying when it comes to any further progress, and that could be mentally, spiritually, um, higher learning, or studying possibly any self experience or new experience that you would like to uh, involve yourself in to further any progress. So it could be school, work, or just play. Okay, just higher learning and higher energy. Let's see what else. When it comes to life lessons, soul growth, remind yourself this is an earth school for higher learning. So everything is a opportunity for growth, study, and learning. It's just a lesson. Make sure you're serving the world by being you. So that is the mission. Make sure you are serving the world by being yourself, learning about yourself. This is a reminder, you're not for everyone, so embrace your uniqueness, your weirdness, and continue to face your true north, so your true path. There's a lot of hidden secrets and there's a lot of lost wisdom, so make sure you're looking deeper when it comes to possibly your DNA or your soul tribe or your soul expansion. So make sure that you're looking deeper into any lost spirituality or religious beliefs, or just basically history where you may come from that can assist you with a part of your soul or your spirit, so that you can call in support from your spirit team, from God Most High, and from the divine path to meet any divine others. Or so I'm just getting a lot of soul tribe or spirit team in human form. Let's see what else. When it comes to any defenselessness or righting past wrongs or any uprooting, apologize to yourself and apologize to others, so that you're not feeling defenselessness or feeling that there's not an opportunity to right a past wrong. So just make sure you're uprooting any past wrongs. And so what I'm getting is forgiveness, apologizing to self and others, and forgiving self and others. Okay. So any uprooting, make sure you're taking baby steps when it comes to actions and following your intuition before anything makes sense. So going with your gut, feeling your gut, and following it up with actions and baby steps, okay, before it makes sense. It may not make sense, but before it makes sense, just make sure you're using baby steps and following your intuition for any actions. Let's see what else. When it comes to birthing any new creations or any type of life, just make sure you are in expression. So if you already are not a person that expresses yourself, just make sure you're practicing or studying or trying to figure out a form of self-expression that works best for yourself, so that it can birth a new creation. So again, I'm getting follow your intuition before making sense, and then baby steps, actions when it comes to self-expression. When it comes to your heart, Christ consciousness or cosmic heart, or any type of devotion when it comes to Most High and God, make your life a moving prayer. So just make sure prayer and meditation before making any steps, bringing that into mind, body, spirit, and in your heart. So making your life a moving prayer, moving with prayer. When it comes to courageousness, remind yourself that you are a unique nature. So don't hide yourself. Let yourself be seen when it comes to yourself being unique. And courageous. So what I'm getting, not judging self when it comes to making any courageous decisions or moves. So this could be people, place, or thing, and letting yourself be seen. So not hiding who you are. If you may just be unique or different, everyone is, different. So just being true to your unique nature. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see what else. When it comes to, remind yourself that if you are either broken down or cracked open or just feeling not in full within self, mind, body, spirit, or just feel broken or wounded, make sure you remind yourself it's happening for you and not to you. Everybody goes through a lot, so just make sure you're not feeling like it's, or calling that on yourself where it's just like, oh, this is keep happening to me. Just make sure you remind yourself it's happening to you, but it's happening for you. Okay, so not all about self, just basically it's happening for you. So lessons and blessings, trials and tribulations. All right, let's see. Birthing new creations. Make sure you're reminding yourself that despite any history or despite anything that is going on with the world, this is an opportunity for you to dream a new world into being. So your world, your personal world, and birthing any new creation. So anything you want to do, you want to create, you have that opportunity, because this is the age, earth age, that we're in. It allows you to be in your unique nature. So make sure you're not casting self-judgment on yourself when it comes to growth, new creation, expanding, discovery, learning, study, etc. Let's see. Make sure when it comes to any new beings, so new creation or birthing anything new, if possible, there's no rush or timeline. So just make sure you're waiting or postponing or pausing or saying no if you have to. So don't allow the earth or what you see in the world to rush you when it comes to birthing anything new within self or what life journey or path that you're on. So make sure you're waiting, postponing, pausing, or saying no. Those are all the options when it comes to your dreams or anything that you want to bring to life, or just what I'm getting, just like working on your own life path or life journey, or just discovering yourself in your own unique nature. All right, when it comes to your journey, this is a question, where are you being called to journey to? So that is a question you want to always ask yourself. Where are you being called to journey to? This is an opportunity to uplift yourself and possibly uplift humanity. So remind yourself this is a double mission. It's not all about self. It's also all about helping humanity or others. So that would be a double mission. The more you help yourself, the more you can help others. All right, what else? Let's see. Remind yourself you're not alone. You have ancient ancestors, Most High God, that stand beside you. So remind yourself you are a keeper of the earth. Keeper of the earth is basically grounding in your energy so that you can create a place in the earth for yourself and possibly for others. So remind yourself you're not alone. You have your spirit team, you have Most High, you have God, you have your community, family, friends, anybody that is standing beside you when it comes to living on earth and also living in the spirit. All right, so let's see. Almost finished. Just kind of going a little slow, making sure I don't miss anything. All right, let's see. When it comes to, make sure you are adapting. So being flexible when it comes to going with the flow. So any forecast, any elements when it comes to people, place, or thing, or weather, make sure you're adapting and focusing on your future and your expansion. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Alright, so this is just an energy reading. I just wanted to see what energy I have today for humanity readings or general reading. Let's see. When it comes to fertility, fruitfulness, peace, make sure you are calling on God the Father. He's generous, most high. When it comes to see, God above all names elevated. So remind yourself that you have the opportunity to obtain the friendship when it comes to God of anyone. So what I'm getting with this is make sure you're putting God first, most high first when it comes to obtaining any type of people, place, or thing, including any possibly friendships or relationships, so that it can be like prosperous or infinity or like fruitfulness, and it can ensure the peace between the relationship or friendship or just community. When it comes to Most High God, He grants victory and protection. So remind yourself that, Most High God above all names is elevated, and that's who you should be communicating with in order to experience anything when it comes to people, place, or thing, or community or relationships. This is an opportunity for Most High God to transform, to grant transformation, and gives any type of consolation and adversity. So Most High God is a pleasure of His children. So remind yourself that everything that God gives you, good or bad, He's giving you a consolation in adversity. So the adversity is for your transformation. So make sure you're not, what I'm getting with that message is a little bit of energy. It's like, make sure, like, if you are going through rough times or just going through a transformation or any type of adversity, make sure you're not blaming God for why you're going through that, because He's giving the tough time to us so that we can experience a more greater joy or a deeper joy. So it's for our pleasure, despite it may be adversity. That's what I'm getting. Let me see, is there anything else? Yeah, so it's an opportunity for like hearing and listening, our mental health, our mental force, strengthening our mind that protects us against any sorrows or any illness. So the tougher the battle, then it gives us the opportunity to obviously like hit rock bottom, strengthen our mental force, protects us against any sorrows or illness. But in order to get through that, like, you know, as a, so like, what message here? All right, so what I want to say is, I've always, as my upbringing, I've always learned that, like, the harder you go through stuff sometimes, that, it will really break you down until you are broken down, till you realize that it was only so that you can survive basically any type of real mental force, real sorrow, and real illness. So if you've been through, this message might be for somebody that's like going through major transformation, adversity, or just like possibly suicide, possibly life or death, possibly just like really, really are on the cliff. So just make sure that, not make sure, I would say just know this is a reminder that God is listening and He is hearing, possibly if there is any struggle when it comes to sorrow, illness, or mental affliction. So I'm just getting a lot of affliction. So just let me see if there's anything else I can say with this. All right, so yeah, so I'm getting, this is an opportunity. We're in a millennium. This is an opportunity to learn, okay? Study, acknowledge who God is and who the devil is, okay? And when it comes to spiritual warfare, the psychological warfare, that is spiritual warfare, right? So God gives us, Jesus Christ gives us an opportunity to protect us against that type of spiritual warfare and psychological warfare when it comes to against any sorrows or illness or any seduction or any downfalls or any type of communicating with death or dead people or any type of occults or any type of darkness or any type of magic. So just what I'm getting here is you have an opportunity, which is free will, to transform an adversity due to the consolation that Most High God, Jesus Christ, gives us. But we have to be willing to acknowledge that and ask for that and basically put our energy towards that and our mind health towards that and our physical health and our mind, body, and spirit towards that. Or, there is unfortunately a downfall that could possibly force the spirit to communicate with death, okay? And the death teaches the opposite of protection against any psychological warfare, spiritual warfare, any sorrows, or any illness. Remind yourself God rejoices. There is divine comfort. He gives consolation and protection, okay, from the devil, from any evil ones, or from any enemies. And what I'm getting, this could be a reading for somebody that is struggling within self-enemy or maybe just demons or devils just riding your back when it comes to free will or transformation or just psychological mental health warfare, okay? Sorry, I didn't think this was going to come in here, but let's see. Truth and justice, protection, okay? Remind yourself God is the protector and the savior. So don't focus on that. In the beginning of the reading was more focused on healing energy when it comes to you have an opportunity to birth a new life. So put in the work when it comes to if you're going through any adversity or struggling, put in the work when it comes to asking God for help. And there's nothing wrong with not really knowing how to have a relationship with God, but if that is the case and you don't know how to have a relationship with God Most High, then know when to tell yourself like you need help or you need to ask for help when it comes to having a relationship with God. So that means, prayers, ministry, priest, church, or mental health, hospital, anything that if you're struggling with, like, don't be so stuck in either pride or ego when it comes to failing or worried about what people, place, or thing or community thinks when it comes to failing on having a real relationship with God, because it's not about the world or anything like that. It's about us as individuals getting right with our Creator, the man up above. So, Most High God. So don't worry about what people think. Or, so I'm just getting like, possibly someone is struggling with either knowing who God is or wants to have a relationship with God, but maybe concerned with worldly things or what people think, because the religion or religious beliefs may be different. So my advice here is to if you need help when it comes to possibly discovering who God is, then you definitely want to take that path and don't allow others to mislead your spirit or your soul, or interfere with your spirit or soul when it comes to God. That's us as all individuals. We have to answer to God, not to human beings or people. So that's really what I'm getting. I'm not coming from a judgment place. I'm just the messenger. That one was a little bit difficult for me to kind of communicate that message there, because I'm not passing judgment on it. Everybody's entitled to believe what they want to believe, but whoever this message is for, man or woman, I would in hopes that this is just a reminder that if you're struggling when it comes to the relationship on knowing who God is, or what do you believe, or people interfering with your relationship when it comes to God, just if you need help, it's not wrong with asking for help. It doesn't matter what age, what you believe, whatever the case may be. Don't be afraid to at least ask for help if that's the case. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? Let me see if I can close the reading out. Where am I at? 27 minutes? Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Expect a powerful change, alright? Let's see. Make sure you're showing the world the real you. So the timeline I'm getting from now until possibly next year, the beginning of next year. So that means if you guys do a little work on yourself and you're not ready, go to that pause. Let's see. Let's see what else. Go to that pause, no, or just wait, postpone. Don't let pride get in your way. And confidence is your key to success. And I'm getting that in from now till possibly August. So maybe getting your little summer stuff going. It'll give you the energy that you need, life force energy. Don't let pride and ego get in your way. And confidence is the key to your success. All right, and let's see. Yeah, new start is coming. And your spiritual beliefs, prayers, regimen, it's that commitment to God alone is being tested. So just make sure, like, you on your prayers, you're weeding out what needs to be weeded out, you're staying grounded, you're meditating, you're keeping your energy clean, you're keeping your intentions, your desires appropriate for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, coming from a higher vibration, cutting off people if you got to cut off people, setting new goals, starting new regimens, preparing, keeping yourself private. Maybe you're not ready this year, next year, not setting any timelines based on what you see in the world, just really going at your pace, taking baby steps. So that's the message I have for today. All right, my name is Zena. Thank you for watching Zenagallery, and I hope that you have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.